Hi Taurus, this is Wendy from Wendys Tarot. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be asking the cards what's happening for you in regards to love for the second half of this month of October 2025. All right, let's get started. Also, I wanted to say, please be careful with scammers and fake channels. My only two channels are Wendy's Tarot and Wendy's World. Any other channel is fake. All right, here we go. Let's see. Spirit angels and guides, please show me what's happening for Taurus in regards to love for the second half of this month of October 2025, please. What's coming up for Taurus? What awaits for Taurus? Oh, okay. Second half of this month. We have the Six of Wands that wanted to show up. Tell me more, Spirit. We also have the Death card. And we have, okay. Okay, we also have the High Priestess here. We have the Five of Swords. And the Seven of Swords. All right, let's see what's going on. So Taurus, it looks like you're moving on with the Six of Wands and the Death card. It does look like you're moving on from something. You're closing one chapter and beginning a new chapter. Some of you are thinking about starting a new business, a new career, a new job, or doing something to a promotion is what I just got right now. Some of you have your eyes on a promotion that you want to manifest for yourself, or some sort of upgrade. Yeah, it looks like you're thinking about leveling up and pursuing success in some way, shape, or form, creating more success in your life. I don't know what you're doing, Taurus, but you do look like you're on a roll. Or you look like you're going to get into that energy of being on a roll. It feels good. It feels like some sort of promotion or upgrade, or, you know, stepping up to the plate in some way in your life. We do have the High Priestess here. Some of you are like working in silence, making plans for your future in silence, or making plans for the things that you want to achieve or accomplish in your life in silence. You're listening to your intuition. You're focusing on your goals. I'm kind of getting a little bit of like a eye of a tiger, I think is how you say it. You have the eye of a tiger. Some of you want to be like nurses or veterinarians. Some of you are nurses or veterinarians. That's specific though. All right, so you're doing your thing. Obviously, I'm not a psychic. I don't know what you're up to there, but you're doing your thing and, you know, you're on a good track. Now, with the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords here, it does look like you have some sort of secret hater. You have some sort of jealous hater lurking in the background. Okay. All right, let's clarify. Spirit, tell me about this Five of Swords and Seven of Swords, please. Yeah, what is this energy about here? We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Two of Wands. And we also have the Seven of Cups. Oh. Nine of Swords and the Queen of Swords as well. Okay, give me 1 second. You know, I'm noticing about this person that this person never thought you would actually do the thing, whatever the thing is. I don't know what that is, what that is about, but it's like they never thought you would do the thing. Like they never thought you would actually do the thing. With the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Cups, I'm also getting that this person never thought you would walk away from them, sever ties with them. Like they know you were thinking about it with the Two of Wands and the Seven of Cups. They know, they knew you were thinking about doing something different with your life or doing something else, or they knew you were thinking about setting yourself up on a new path, starting something new, moving on, changing your environment, changing your relationship status with them. Yeah, like they knew you were thinking about severing ties, basically, overall. They just never thought you would actually follow through. They never thought you would actually follow through. Yeah, some of you have been like secretly planning your exit from this relationship, marriage, connection that you had with this individual. I am getting something about moving or traveling or relocating for some of you. It looks like this person's not going to be able to contact you even if they wanted to, because you're about to create a lot of distance between the two of you, or you're about to expand the distance between the two of you. So even if they wanted to find you or chase you, they wouldn't be able to. Yeah, I'm getting something about changing your location or changing your address. Some of you might be changing your phone number. Tell me about the Nine of Swords, Spirit, connected to the Queen of Swords. We have the Chariot, we have the Eight of Wands, we have the King of Cups. Yeah, no one can stop you, is what I'm getting. From your energy, Taurus. No one can stop you, not them, not anyone. You're committed to this, whatever this is. I don't know what you're doing, but you're committed to it. You're committed to this change. You're committed to this upgrade. This person's words or actions, words and actions, it looks like they hold no weight for you. This person's words and actions don't hold any weight for you, don't have any weight. You don't really care what this person says or what they think. It's like you're going. You know, I'm kind of getting this energy of I'm going, and that's that. I'm going, period. I'm going. Yeah, I am kind of getting an energy of like you packing up your suitcase or your suitcases, packing up your luggage. You're going. You already have the ticket, like you already have the flight, like everything is already, it's already done. I'm also kind of getting an energy of like sorry, not sorry coming from you, Taurus. I feel like that's something that you're thinking or feeling. Sorry, not sorry. All right, let's see what else shows up here. Let me clean this up here a little bit. All right, here we go. What else can you tell me, Spirit, for Taurus in regards to love for the second half of October 2025, please? Once again, a reminder, please be careful with scammers and fake channels. My only two channels are Wendys Tarot and Wendys World. Anything else is fake. What else can you tell me for Taurus, Spirit, in regards to love for the second half of October 2025, please? All right, here we go. Okay. We have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, let's see. We have Page of Pentacles. We have the Two of Cups here. We also have here the Nine of Wands. Page of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. That's strange. Four of Swords, King of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I don't know why we have the King and the Queen of Pentacles here. I almost feel like both of these are your energy. I am getting that, yeah. I feel like, yeah, because you did show up with a lot of masculine energy. And the zodiac sign of Taurus is a feminine energy, naturally. Zodiac signs are feminine or masculine. In case you didn't know that. Taurus is a feminine one. Aries is masculine. Gemini is masculine. Cancer is feminine. Leo is masculine. Virgo is feminine. Every sign has a gender. Yeah, so I do feel like you are harnessing both feminine and masculine energy. You're listening to your feelings, you're listening to your intuition, and you're also taking action at the same time. So someone's definitely communicating with you, Taurus. All right, let me clarify because I don't really know what's going on here. So let's see. Spirit, tell me about the Page of Pentacles, please. We have the King of Cups. We have the Six of Cups, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a little bit of a I'm sorry type of energy. Yeah, I'm sorry, Taurus. I'm sorry. I was wrong. I miss you. I want to see you again. I want to talk to you again. You know, I miss our connection. I miss the relationship we used to have with each other. I want to I want to get together again with you. I want to be together with you again. So I am getting that this individual here is showing up with an apology. Hoping to reconcile with you because they miss you. They miss your soft side is what I'm getting. They miss your soft side. They miss your gentle side, your nurturing side. The way you used to love them or take care of them or nurture them or comfort them. They miss those things about you. Let's see what the Nine of Wands is. Spirit, tell me about this Nine of Wands energy, please. Oh, okay. Okay, there's a lot here. All right, we have the Ace of Wands. We also have the Knight of Pentacles. We also have the Queen of Cups. We have the Fool. And we have the Queen of Wands. Okay. Okay. Ace of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Give me a second. Yeah, okay, so this is your energy, Taurus. The Nine of Wands is someone who is wounded. I feel like you're the one who's wounded here. It looks like this person caused you a lot of grief, pain, disappointment, heartbreak while you were with them or while you were dealing with them. It was a difficult experience. This person put you through a lot. Okay, I want to know why you have the Queen of Wands, though. I'm just kind of curious about that one. Spirit, tell me about the Queen of Wands and the Fool, please. Connected to Taurus. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. The Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So it looks like this is what you wanted from them. You wanted this energy of the Ace of Pentacles, which is stability, security, commitment. But with the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords, it looks like you never felt like this person was taking you seriously while you were with them or dealing with them. You never felt like this person was truly bringing stability and security into your life. On the contrary, it looks like this person was bringing chaos and havoc and instability. And they were making you constantly feel upset. Kind of curious about that. I think I want to investigate that a little bit more. Tell me about the Knight of Swords, Spirit, please. Connected to Taurus. Yeah, in what way? Like chaos, instability, in what way? Ten of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Oh, like you always felt like this person was keeping secrets from you, hiding things from you. For some of you, this person made you feel like you were crazy. King of Wands, King of Swords, and the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. King of Wands and the King of Swords. Yeah, that's pretty... That's a secretive person for sure. Very secretive, very manipulative. Okay, so yeah, overall, this person just was constantly making you feel like they were hiding things from you. They were keeping secrets from you. They weren't taking you seriously. For some of you, you felt like this person was entertaining other people behind your back. Okay, so they were just doing all the wrong things, basically, especially with the Knight of Swords. This is kind of like an energy of someone who does all the wrong things and says all the wrong things, takes all the wrong actions, makes you feel insecure in every way, or makes you feel unstable in every way. But I feel like I feel like the reason why is because this feels like the energy of someone who was playing head games and mind games with you, you know, like messing around with your sense of reality. If that makes sense. Almost like confusing you, giving you mixed signals, telling you no when you always knew the answer was yes. Like, for example, if you would accuse them of something or ask them about something, it's like they would tell you the opposite of what you knew to be the truth. I feel like you would ask them questions not because you didn't know the truth, but because you wanted to know, or you wanted to see how they would respond, if they were going to be honest with you or not. And I feel like this person never was honest with you, and that's something that you know. It's like intuitively instinctually. You know this person has like a skeleton, I mean a closet full of skeletons, you know? They just weren't being their authentic self with you. They weren't being upfront with you, and those are all reasons of why you severed ties with them. Yeah, I feel like there's many reasons, honestly. I feel like there's a long list of reasons. Okay. Tell me about this King of Pentacles spirit with the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. Yeah, I'm kind of noticing hold on. I'm noticing, who are you? Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. Yeah, for some of you, this person was or is married or involved with somebody else. So for some of you, this person might have told you that they were going to get divorced and that they were going to be with you, and it looks like that was always a lie. Or they were going to leave somebody else to be with you, and it looks like that was always a lie. That's a specific message, though, for some of you, maybe. Page of Wands, Ace of Swords, yeah, the Hierophant, Star, and the Five of Cups. I am kind of getting like a double life type of energy connected to this person. For some of you, I feel like this person is someone who's been living a double life. Yeah. So they are coming toward you to apologize and to try to like redeem themselves with you and get back in your good graces. Let me look into this apology a little bit more, because I feel like I'm not getting enough information about them. Let's see. Spirit, tell me about the King of Cups, please. Connected to this person. I feel like I'm missing something. I'm trying to like dig to find out what is it that I'm missing. What am I not seeing? Tell me about the King of Cups, please. Something's very upside down here, you know? Like something about this energy feels very upside down. Like, why are you the wounded one and not them? You know, that's the part where I'm a little bit confused about. How are you the wounded one and not them? Makes no sense to me. Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, High Priestess, Ten of Pentacles. That's why I'm saying in the Lovers, I feel like this person's not the wounded one because they have another life, you know, they have a separate double life. That's why they're not the wounded one. You don't have a second life, or you don't have a double life. You only were with them. You know, you were giving it all to them. So, of course, you're depleted here with the Nine of Wands. You're drained and depleted because you were putting it all on the table for them. But they were never doing that with you. They weren't putting it all on the table with you. They had somebody else who was feeding them and giving them attention and giving them energy. You know, they had some sort of, what do you call that? Like a refuel station. Like a safety net, or yeah, like some sort of safety net. It just kind of looks like this person's more emotionally attached to you than they are to this other individual, you know? They don't really have emotions for this other individual, but they do for you. And that's the difference here. Okay, I'm done. Let's finish this. And let me just make, is that everything? Yeah, that's everything. That's everything. That's everything. I keep getting that. This person has a double life, and that's why they're not drained the way you are. They weren't putting all their eggs into your basket like you were. Okay. Final messages for Taurus Spirit, please, for the second half of October 2025. Okay, here we go. Final messages for Taurus, second half of October 2025. Queen of Pentacles showed up. Okay, tell me more. All right, so we have the Tower at the bottom of the deck here. We also have the Page of Swords. We also have the Seven of Cups, and we have the Queen of Pentacles as well. What? Okay, give me 1 second. Let me just clarify this Page of Swords. Tell me about the Page of Swords, Spirit, please. Temperance, Page of Cups, and the Moon. So this person is still showing up here by the end of October. Still showing up with an apology in hand. Two of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Eight of Swords. Interesting. Tell me about the Seven of Cups, Spirit, please. Two of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Ace of Pentacles. Sorry, I'm just looking at the full picture before I say anything to you, Taurus. I just want to see everything all together here. Make sure I'm telling you the right information. Two of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Hermit, and the Three of Pentacles. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles, Spirit. Queen of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, King of Swords, Justice, and the Six of Swords. Wow, interesting. All right. So yeah, Taurus, it just kind of looks like this person's going to gain speed or gain momentum. Because I do see them pursuing you more harder, you know? And I feel like the reason why they're pursuing you even harder is because of how you're responding to them. It's giving them that confidence. Yeah, it's giving them that confidence that they need to feel like maybe they have a chance, you know? Maybe it's not all over. Maybe, just maybe. And I feel like it's because they can tell or they can sense that you are a little bit indecisive here with the Two of Pentacles, Taurus. If you're not indecisive, this is not your reading, by the way. I'm just reading the cards. Yeah, you weren't indecisive before because we have the Tower, the Magician, and the Seven of Wands. It looks like you were putting your foot down with this person before. But in regards to the second half of this month of October, this assertiveness that you had in the past, it looks like it has changed a little bit. I'm curious about why it changed. Yeah, I do want to look at that. Why is Taurus changing, Spirit? Let me just understand. Yeah, you're not as assertive as you were before. Why is that changing with Taurus, second half of October? We have the Three of Cups. We also have the Four of Swords. Okay. And we also have the Two of Swords. What do you mean? The Fool, the Four of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. All right, got it. Well, Taurus, you know what's happening here? You're very attracted to this person. You're very attracted to them. You're very drawn to them. You're drawn to their energy. It makes sense. I understand for sure. Because look at this person's energy. Like, it is very attractive. It really is. I mean, the Chariot, the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Cups, that's a killer energy. That's a very strong, intense, bold energy. This energy is very assertive, basically. Yeah. This energy is very bold and assertive and aggressive, you know? It's like the energy of, I want you, Taurus. I want you and only you. It's hard to not believe it, you know? When somebody says it with that level of conviction and that strength, you know? And that level of authority, you know, that's how this person's showing up here. Like, they're showing up with full energy, you know, with full aggressiveness, being very emotional with you, being very expressive, you know. It's hard to not feel flattered, you know. It's really hard to not feel flattered. Almost any woman or any man would feel flattered, you know, because yeah, it's like this person's some sort of like Casanova, you know, or a charming siren, I think is the female the female version or something. Yeah, like a female siren or a Casanova, you know, just a very tempting, very very seductive type of tempting energy. It causes you to second guess yourself, you know, because their level of confidence is so high that it causes you to second guess yourself. It causes you to feel, not only does it cause you to second guess yourself, it causes you to feel attracted to that, you know. The problem is that this person, you know, once they get you, this energy goes away, you know. This confidence that they have of, I want you, Taurus, and only you, and you're my one and only, you're the love of my life, you know, I want to build a relationship with you and be with you forever, you know. That type of energy goes away once they get what they want. And that's the problem. If only they could like stay in this energy, then it would be fantastic, you know. You would be really happy, you know, you would feel really valued and loved and respected and wanted. But the problem is that this person doesn't stay in that energy, if that makes sense, okay? So yeah, Taurus, I do see you second guessing yourself here by the end of the month. I do see you kind of debating whether or not you should give them a chance. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not really good at that. So let's just ask the cards for any advice for you. All right, let's see. I am kind of curious to know if, like, by the end of this month, does this person have other options, or, you know, what's going on with that? You know, so let me just be nosy and investigate that a little bit. So I'm just curious, like, does this person have other options by the end of this month of October 2025, aside from Taurus? Any other romantic involvement separate from Taurus? Okay. All right, so we have the Emperor. We also have the King of Pentacles. We also have the Six of Wands. The Sun, the Nine of Pentacles with the Empress as well. Yeah. That's not you. That's definitely not you. No, it's not. Yeah, this person has the Six of Wands energy, which means that they definitely keep their options open. Yeah, Four of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles. You know what I'm noticing about this person, Taurus? I feel like this person, and maybe this is the advice, okay? So maybe I'll, yeah, just take this as confirmation or advice. You know, I feel like this person thinks that they're too good to be with just one man or one woman, is what I'm noticing about them. You know, this is someone who puts themselves on a pedestal, you know? They look at themselves as, you know, God's gift to this universe, and it would be a waste for them to just be with one man or one woman. They feel like they have the right to have multiple relationships. It's like they feel like they're doing a service to humanity, you know, to all the women in the world or the men in the world, because they feel like they're so amazing and so fabulous that, you know, more people should have the opportunity to enjoy them, you know. More people than just one man or one woman should have the opportunity to enjoy them and have like a piece of them, so to speak, you know? Alrighty then. All right, so that's what I see here, Taurus. I hope this reading in some way helped you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Take care.